What motivates you?
Ooh. In general, or like just waking up every day? In life?
I mean, if it's multiple answers, sure, let's hear them.
If it's what?
If you have multiple answers,
I don't know, I have to really think about this one. What motivates me?
generally in life, for example. Do you have goals that you're trying to achieve?
How can I not answer that question? I'm really stumped because I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
What motivates me is the idea of, weirdly, like I say, even just to get up every day, the thought of going for this walk in this wooded area I go to every single day, and I do similar walk, and I love it so much, and if I don't do that in the morning, if I don't do it, it doesn't motivate me at all for the rest of the day. I have to do it to now. It kind of like, it's that nature, and being around nature gives me that energy to move forward, and I go, because I think with work, when we work in the office, you have that time between your house to work where you're travelling to go through stuff in your head, just like it's almost a break before you start work. Where it's got in, beginning of lockdown, I kind of got into a habit of just getting out, waking up and just going straight into it. And actually, I need that bit in the middle before I start work to wake up, to process, to go through stuff, stuff like that.
Like when you're going on your walks, what exactly is going through your mind?
So I will go through, oh my god, what goes through my mind? It's like a bloody mystery in there. I get excited because actually, funny enough, Robin calls me every morning at about 7, and I'll go for a walk and she talks to me on her walk. We'll have a chat for about an hour, and it's got into this habit of doing that. I think it happened just by accident. She messaged me early, and I was like, she was talking to me about this guy, and I was just like, oh, just call me. And we ended up having a chat and chatting for ages, and then she was like, oh, can I call you again in the morning tomorrow? I was like, yeah, okay. So, and now every day she'll call me, and it's really nice to have that sort of interaction and not go straight into thinking about work. I'm happy to do some emails on my phone, maybe when I go and sit down on the bench and have a look. I just really appreciate, I think because I'm from the countryside, like I was properly brought up in the depths of the countryside when I was little.
Depths.
On the depths.
Of the country.
In the valley. But I'm proper country bumpkin, and I remember there's something I used to love where my parents lived, this little road, and the view across it, and there's a field that it's just very beautiful. And it's just, I get a lot of I just get a lot of energy from like nature and being around it and good things, and it feeds me. So what motivates me is being able to be around that and giving that as like a source. It's like a Duracell battery to charge me up for the day. If I don't get it or I don't do it, I massively notice that, like a lot. It makes a massive difference to my mood. And other motivations, your basic motivation, money, definitely. I need, to be able to have a life, be able to enjoy what I've got. But yeah, and hope. Live on hope a lot as well.
Hope for what?
Hope for everything to always get better. Hope that today I'm not gonna, I live in the hope that it's always gonna be a good, it can always be a better day than the one before.
For you?
For me, I the only other thing I'm responsible for in my life is my cat. And God, I love him to death, probably too much. But, you know, I think at the moment, I'm hopeful and thankful that I'm not sick, I haven't had it, I'm pretty healthy, and that I still have a job, and, you know, I also live on the fact that I know everything will always be okay. Doesn't matter how much shit you go through sometimes in life, even when you're right at the bottom of it and you are hit rock bottom, which I have been times before in my life, and managed to pull myself out of it and move forward. I know that, you know, life has a way of making, you know, you will be alright, and that's what I live on. And I think because I've experienced those type of things before, you just you know, it doesn't phase me. Like, you know, everything will always be okay. Yeah. Even if it is shit at the moment, you will always be alright in the end, and that's the hope you hold on to. I don't think I answered that question at all. I'm not sure if I did really.
No, you did.
What motivates
I feel like in your own way.
Yeah, I know,
Except
but I don't even know what that was.
Okay.
What motivates you, George? Let's go back to you, sweetie.
What motivates me?
It's like it's a question. I think the thing is, and I will let you answer this because, you know, I'm going to shut up in a minute. It's a question of in what part of your life are you talking about? Because our lives are segmented into different sides of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see that point of view. I can see that point of view. For me, I guess my motivation comes from one point and then feeds into those different segments. Like, it's almost like I feel like I have like a purpose in life, and everything I do should kind of, I guess, fill the journey for me to go on, essentially. So that's my motivation. I can answer that in so many ways, but to keep it very simple, I guess. There are certain things I like to do and I love to do, and I feel everything, my whole energy should be pushed into that thing in one way or another, rather. I might not really have like a clear vision of what that is or how it looks like, but it could like evolve from time to time again. But that's what motivates me to always like wake up in the morning. Take for example, let's say with everyone knows I like cooking, I love food and stuff like that. So
yeah, forever grateful for that.
Yeah, I know. So doing something like this, basically, just this is what motivates me.
Yeah, like a purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I get that. In that very simple way of very efficient way of saying that, and now explaining it to me a bit more.
It's based on my dreams, so I have several that I'll